Hey guys, it's Killa, and we're back yet again with more Marvel Contest of Champions. Boys and girls, we're live on Grinding Part 2, Nightcrawler Arena. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to poop or get off the pot. More than 24 hours down, and we're sitting at a measly 3.7 million. It's time to pull out the boosters, start grinding, and get this done. Let me make sure this chat is out here so I can get in touch with all the homies. Pop this out. Graphic Panda, my homie who always shows up first. His internet connection is always on point. Brimstone is always in the house as well. Guys, are you hearing the music? Are you hearing the new music? Are you digging the new music? Let me know. Hit a 1 right now in the chat if you hear the music live. Dan is in the house. Bruce Queen is in the house. What up, what up? Welcome. Hit that 1 button if you hear the music. So far, no confirmation. No confirmation. TG is in the house. Brian's in the house. Biscuit Brains is in the house. We're grinding here. We're kicking off this chill vibe. Getting ready to grind on this arena. What up, what up, what up? Hope everyone's Tuesday was just terrific. Hashtag terrific Tuesdays. Hashtag Taco Tuesdays if you do it. And that's it, boys and girls. Like I said, time to poop or get off the pot. We're at 3.7 million. It's time to grind. Killa Doc is in the house. Welcome, homie. So, I showed you guys, if you were here on the first episode of Grinding Nightcrawler, one of the ways that I like to boost. I always tell you to boost first, and we go with a triple boost. Now there's another kind of boost. This type of boost I wanted to show you guys is a little bit different, okay? With this boost right here is more for people who might be more newer to intermediate players who might not have 60, 70 teams. On this principle, find a guy, just one person with your highest PI to boost, and instead of doing teams of 3, you reload them and do teams of 2. Okay? That means you're increasing your teams by 50%. Thank you guys for the support. Should you rank up Thor or Beast or both unduped, do not waste your time on Thor unduped. He is really not that fantastic. Not that fantastic, but you definitely want to bring him up. I'd save the cats, I'd save the resources right for when he is duped. So just keep him ready to go. Alright, so I showed you the triple boost yesterday. I told you about the single boost. I think it's gonna have to be for me. Do I have any 30 minutes left? Let's check this out. We do have a 30-minute. Okay, well, of course I'm not going to use it till we get our teams set up. And you guys, if you don't have boosters and you just really need to boost your score and it's important for you to get a champ, to spend 150 units on one spin is a lot of units. If you use those 150 units in the arena grind, it would get you so much further. So just find your 3 highest PI champs and refresh and refresh and refresh, and you'll see it go up like crazy. So, got them emails pouring in. Leave us alone, leave us alone. I don't see the chat. I want to make sure I'm hitting your questions up with answers, of course. Did you beat and explore all of Gwenpool's quests? No, I didn't. Normally I try to do that legend run, but I didn't do the legend run because My guys were locked up. You were right for using Groot for Alliance War. Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast. I told you. Let me get a new song in here. I really do like this Mountain Dub. Loving this free to play as you monetize. This is that beat. I wish I had a 30-minute loop of this. I guess I could theoretically download it. But you guys, this is the principle. In order to increase, yeah, I love that Taco Tuesday. In order to increase your teams by 50%, just boost and only go for one player at a time. So as you can see right here, I've got a 30-minute boost for Ultron. We're all loaded up and ready to go. We're going to use that item, and we're going to show you what I do, what I call the 50% team booster. Throw it in here for 30 minutes. Confirm. Let's grind. What up, Steve Torres? What's going on, my brother? Just started watching my videos. Awesome stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I just love doing it. I do it for fun. And if people love and support what I'm doing at the same time, of course, that's all good. All the better. How much units would you say you make a day in what? Arena grinding? Not sure I understand that question. Dan, hey Killa, should I bring Moon Knight or Iron Fist to rank 4? Give me SIG levels, guys. Anytime you ask me about who to rank up, there's always more to the picture that should be known. So I want to know SIG levels. That definitely makes a big difference. Makes a difference for prestige. It also makes a difference for utility for some champions. So if you want me to give my honest opinion, definitely throw up those SIG levels. Both unduped. Yeah, I would say, Iron Fit. I wouldn't jump on either of them, depending on where you are in the game. I don't know, like how hard is it for you to get, your rank 4 cats, your tier 3 basics, or rank 4 or your tier 4 basics. How tough is that for you to get? If it takes you a month or 2 months, I wouldn't do either of them. I'd hold for the right champion. It's pretty crucial. Here we go. R5 Crossbones 16 or Civil War Black Panther 26. PI reasons only. For PI reasons only, you mean Prestige or PI? Because the answer I think would be slightly different. I believe it's Crossbones, but you'd have to put it into the. We just got SP3. Look at that. It's gonna hurt. But worse, it takes more time, and we're running a booster. It's all good though. I'd much rather answer your questions. Here comes that bleed, but oh wait, we don't bleed. Sorry, Chuck. How do you find out your prestige? Look up Mutamatt, Muttamatt, Matt, M-A-T-T. He's got this calculator. It's a Google document. Save your Google document. You go in there and you put in your SIG levels of all your champs, and it gives you a pretty darn good estimator. Gotta love this beastly Widow. 85% chance that enemies' abilities do not trigger. Love it. Love it. Let's grind on another song here. For prestige, yeah, you got to put it in that calculator, Justin, just to be sure. I think it's Crossbones. It depends though, because if you really need an Alliance War defender in your roster, I would sacrifice the few. It's not a big difference in prestige, and his SIG level is higher to begin with, so that might work for you. And then the other big tip on boosting one guy, doing the team booster, boost your teams by 50%. You're only recharging one person. Do not recharge your guys off the jump. Don't waste the time. Move on to the next two, and that's it. Make it as fast as possible. You want to get in as many rounds with your boosted champion as possible and just go down the list. Shout out to Brian, contest champion. Okay. He's the one who told me don't worry about teams. Just grind and grind, grind. Get it done as fast as possible. Let's do this. Appreciate it, D-Strange. Pretty awesome, and I appreciate your support. You guys are awesome. Best SP1. And of course, that Duke Daredevil won't take that from anyone. You have to do chores around half an hour. Good luck. Thanks, Biscuit. Good luck with those chores, buddy. At your level, do you focus more on AQ, AW, which is more rewarding to you? Yeah, that most people are focused on AQ because they want those cats. And of course, AW has awesome rewards as well with those 5-star shards, 4-star shards. But you get to a point where, with the ranking, where if you win so much, you go up so much in tier. And once you're at that top tier with 2,000 rating, whatever it is, it gets tough, man. It's really tough. It's really tough. I think the biggest thing, if you start to be in an alliance that's war focused, they want those 5-star shards. You need to be bringing in Mystic champs and Mystic Dispersion 5 of 5. You have to get it done. So it's interesting. Thanks, Christian. I appreciate it, bud. Why does Loki buff steal, not proc MD? What do you mean proc MD? Every time when you use MD, every time your enemy's buff expires, right? You get energy. So like even evading, that does it as well. I don't think you proc MD. Thanks, Panda. I appreciate it, bro. There's so many good ones. I'm just happy that you guys enjoy what I'm doing. I'm doing it for fun because I love it. And if you guys love it too, of course, I'm happy. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Got this crazy week. Lots of stuff in the personal life. Craziness happening around me. Keeping me preoccupied. But I do want to do the 1K sub giveaway. So make sure that you're subscribed. To partake in that. It's a kabam style giveaway, which means you might get kabammed and the prize might be real crappy, or you might hit it big and you might get that 5-star Star-Lord dupe. So who knows? Definitely hit that sub button, and if you're here and you're liking what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button for your homie. So we recharge the Ultron. I'm going so slow, guys, on this booster, but it's all good. Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys the technique. Thanks, Liam. I appreciate it, brother. You're saying if you do buff steal, you don't accrue it. I don't know. I don't know what the technicality is on that. Is that the case for sure? I honestly have to say I do not play with the homie Loki all that much. I have him at 440. I was gonna bring him up with Prestige. But now, if I do not pull a cable 5-star out of that 5-star cable featured next week, or even sooner than that, then I will most likely be bringing Magic, 5-star dupe Magic, to 455 for prestige reasons. So yeah, I'm going to need those Mystic Cats. And I'm dying to bring Strange up to 550. I've been obsessed, like the past 2 weeks, I've been obsessed with Strange. And just thinking how he might out of the past 2 weeks overtaken everyone's spot as my favorite champion in the game. So I really want to bring him up, but really, if I do decide to start playing map 6 a little bit more, I honestly think, especially on like Degeneration path, Wolvie or Strange, and I really think, you know, when it comes to regeneration, although he might not have the best regeneration in the game, Doctor Strange has the best regeneration in my opinion, because you can control when you regenerate. You're in control of that. Obviously, you have to wait to be in the right cycle, but you could choose when to attack, choose when to store SPs for, you know. I think it's amazing. It really is. Would you be safe with 6.5? 6.5 what? Oh, million for Nightcrawler. To be honest, I really think the cutoff for round 2 is going to fall somewhere between 6.5 and 6.8. But I have to tell you, there are a lot of upset people who grinded 5.5, who grinded 6, and still didn't get him. They're out with vengeance. So even though I do suspect that there's going to be less people playing round 2, the ones that are playing are going to be pushing hard. So I wouldn't want to waste it. In my opinion, that's why I want to push for 7. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I am Groot, bitch. This dude's running Limber 5 of 5. Faux show. It'll work like a donut. Woo! 5.9 to 6.1 guaranteed. It's hard to say. That during the week is tough, and a lot of people's dreams were crushed in round 1. That deters a lot of people, but at the same time makes a lot of other people hungry. But I think that's about right. I really do think. Oh, you think 5.9? I think maybe slightly higher. Hear me out, you need tier 5 basis catalyst to take 5-star. You most likely mean tier 5 class won't come. Yeah, well, no. 6 stars are not coming out just yet, okay? That's number 1. We don't even have all the basic champs as 5 stars yet, so they're not going to introduce the 6 stars just yet. Tier 5 basics are rumored to be coming out with Act 5, okay? So they don't release the new basics if you also need tier 2 alphas without giving you some alphas as well. So I thought about that, and I said maybe it makes sense to save them, obviously, but no. I think the smart thing to do is that before they become more prominent, the tier 2 alphas, use them while you can, boost your prestige as high as you can, get yourself into the highest tier possible, and go from there. Rudy Gonzalez is in the house. What up, homie? Thanks for joining us on the stream. It's hard to say, Liam. It's hard to say. Yago Fury is in the house. What up, what up? You can't really speculate down the road, but yeah, I would think for sure not until 2018. Think about it. Every time they release a new batch of 5 stars, it's one of each class, so it's 6 champs. Okay, this is the second time that they've been adding a new round, and so you've got 6 each time. So far we've had 12, I think, added, right? In addition to the first batch of basics that we had, and then so we should have something like 50 or 60 basics, I would imagine, before we move on to the 6 stars. D Strange, you've cracking me up, making me lose my focus with the I am Groot, biatch. 2017 quote of the year so far. Cutoff for Arena. Hard to tell, Bartek. hard to tell. I'm going to guess around 6.1, 6.2, lower, but I'm going to try to push all the way to 7. New batch of 5-star was what, as Yeet I think said, was around 6 months apart, or Brian said it. Close to 6 months. I have to go back and check. We can find out and see exactly when that is. But just because they did it 6 months between, like if they start accelerating through new things with Act 5, that might come with 2 of each class. You can never speculate with these things. It's not clear cut, and just because they did something in the past doesn't mean they're going to do that in the future. What do you guys think of the music? Would you prefer to hear the game instead of the music, or do you like the vibe of the music? If you guys like the music and want to keep the music, hit that 1 in the chat. And if you don't like the music, you prefer to hear the game, give me a hashtag game. Curious to see what you guys think. Done. Both, is both an option? I see 1 request for both. Give me a hashtag both if you guys think both is the answer. Let me tell you why I don't like the in-game sound while I'm streaming. Gives you a nasty, nasty like 0.6 second lag that messes me up big time. I prefer to just use my eyes and not even have that distraction. So that's just kind of where I was coming from. I was definitely into the reggae vibe of an evening, so yeah, we're just keeping it going on the free, royalty-free YouTube music as we waste our boost time. Dude, come on. What is going on? Alright, I'm gonna have to grab someone else first. Insane. I don't know if that's like a weird spot to my phone. What is going on? How about up here? Oh my god. What a noob. What a noob. All the way up. Yeah, that's not royalty free, unfortunately. I can only play that at 15-second intervals to not get slammed. Probably been on phone a bit long, bro. I just shut it, then open it. Should fix it. No, it's not the case, but almost all the YouTubers talk about it. And I restart my phone and I shut down all the apps and I reset my router and restart my computer, and it doesn't. It's just the way that it works with the iPhone. It doesn't have to do with OBS, which is what I'm using to stream. It has to do with Reflector, what I'm using to cast my phone to my screen. That's what gives the lag, unfortunately. And everybody experiences it. And from what I understand, some worse than others, but I can turn it on. You can turn it on some. Let's see. Should I start bringing Rhino to AW attack for those Mystics? No, when I was talking about Mystics with Alliance War, I was talking about defense. I was talking about Mystic Dispersion on D. Rhino's good if you want to bring in the Spider-Man / Electro. Synergy is really OP with a Rhino if you want to do that. So like Venom, OG Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Rhino, and Electro. I don't think I said him. Guillotine. I'm pretty excited about 5-star Guillotine. I think she's actually going to be the answer to Labyrinth of Legends, to some of the really tough champs, like some of the corner champs, like X23 is an absolute nightmare, her regen. Um, so yeah, I think that 5-star Guillotine is going to be pretty beastly if you play aggressive and you can keep those souls harvested and keep spamming that SP2. I think it's definitely an answer to that X23 from Labyrinth of Legends. Thinking maybe in the next 3 to 6 months, if we can drop Act 2 and potentially the rank 5 basic catalysts, I could bring Star-Lord up to 565, and if I have a couple other 455, a magic 455 for some of those cosmic champs, might be a little bit easier for me to take some of those hard paths. So I like the idea of 100%ing Labyrinth of Legends. I know I'm a glutton for punishment. What do I think about Gaming Family? I really like him, dude. He's one of the first MCOC YouTubers who actually got me excited about watching MCOC videos on YouTube. Unfortunately, the way that life is, just to give you guys a lesson, whenever you're on top, people on the bottom get jealous, and you know, you can kind of take it two ways in life, and that's really up to you. That's up to you, how you want to take things in life. But basically, you can either hate and be bitter that somebody has something that you have, that you know, that you want, that you don't have, or somebody's doing something that you want to do that you're not doing. It's up to you. You can hate, or you could change something about your life and go ahead and make it better and get that too, get that thing too, or do that thing too. It just makes that's what makes you either somebody who perseveres or somebody who's a hater. So that's what happened. The guy's doing awesome. He does really well with YouTube, in my opinion. And when you do well with something, people hate. That's how it goes. So we're at 3.9, rounding that 4 million. I think we started at 3.7 on this 30-minute boost. Definitely not being efficient, but he's still going. Recharge him. "22 people watching, only 6 people thumbs up. Help a brother out. Keep it up, Killa. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Yeah, show your support. If you're here, you like what you see, definitely throw that thumbs up and help me out. Definitely hit the subscribe for yourself if you like Kabam style giveaways. We're going to be doing that real soon, so looking forward to doing that. You got to be subbed to win. That's how it goes. Yeah, Chris, please don't cross promote. You know, if you're a quality dude and you're supportive and you put out great content, I'll just promote you naturally. I promise I will. I want to have to drop the ban hammer. Nice, 4 million thumbs up, dude. Same exact point. We're right there. We're closing in. I want you guys to guess. This is a fun game. Guess my age before I reveal it. What do you guys think? Let's see who's going to get it right. another song on here. Let's see, 32, 28, 24, 20, 25. Alright, dude, you're getting the band hammer. You've been warned. You didn't listen. Now I must drop the band hammer. This is a Thor-style band hammer. And 1, 2, 3. Holla at ya, boy. Boom! Let's get back to these guesses. 32, 28, 24, 20, 25, 32, 28, 27, 34. All of you are wrong. All of you are wrong. As a matter of fact, every single guess on the board is too low. Band hammered that homie. Dude, we warned him. I know he's 12 and it's his birthday, but come on, dude. Pay some respect. Get the subscribers the hard way by putting out that good content. There we go. There we go. Now we got some older than what I am. We've got a 72. That's a little bit high. But hey, good guess. Nonetheless, we've got a 38, 45. We got a couple of 45s, a 42. What else? We got that. Really? 72? We got a 36. So far, we've got two answers that are actually tied for the closest. Brian with 36, and last go with whoever said 34. I'm 35 years young, boys and girls. I'm an old man at 35 years young. Rudy Gonzalez nails it. I'm an old man. I am married. I've been with the same girl. Met her in college. We've been together ever since. No children just yet, but that could be a hint. Yeah, you did. That's why I said you were the closest with 34, and we also had a guess for 36. Both of you tie for being the closest. Let's recharge this Ultron and get him in here a couple more times, hopefully. $24. You working? Yes. Actually, I have a master's degree in accounting, and I'm also an entrepreneur. I've had my own internet businesses since the age of 21, and I actually am a full-time photographer. Well, I promote your channel, D Strange. Anybody who wants to watch good content by a stand-up dude who's an awesome fan and will help promote your site, your channel, just as much as anyone else's, go to D Strange's channel right now and sub. We're going to do that as well. I've already done it, I believe. Long time ago. It is a good channel. So shout out to Strange. And guys, let that be a lesson to you. Sometimes you get what you want, not by just trying to take over other people's streams. Sometimes you get what you want by just being yourself and doing what you do. So shout out to D Strange. By the power of Agamotto. Pull this chat back up so I could see you guys. You want to record but you don't know how, dude, there's a ton of YouTube videos out there. OBS is a free program depending on if you have a Mac or a PC. If you have a Mac, you can actually just connect your cable, your iPhone cable, directly to your Mac. If you've got an Android, you can just connect the cable directly to your computer, and then OBS will let you stream it. And like I said, it's a free software, so just type in OBS, Open Broadcast Software, to get a tutorial. I definitely think you should do it. You don't have a PC. Yeah, I wish. Awesome. I have one duped. Hold on. One dupe Cosmic Gamora. Should I take her to 440? Wait for a better Cosmic. It depends on your situation. If you're in a situation where you're not pressed for a rank up for Prestige, or you're not having difficulty at your Prestige level playing with for AQ and AW, and you can hold off, I definitely think you should hold off. Not that Gamora is terrible, but like, you know, I would hold off personally for someone more like Thor. Someone with a higher Prestige. Yeah, you can record gameplay with your phone, definitely, and you can then upload it later. I don't know how to do it, so I just didn't want to talk on it. You know, this is someone I've been waiting to dupe for a really long time. I would say maybe he's one of my first, like, 10 4-stars, Electro, and still no dupe. Still no dupe on the Electro. Where am I from? I've lived all over. I was actually born in Montreal, Canada, but grew up in South Florida. Went to school in Gainesville. Lived in New York. I've lived in Paris. And I currently reside in South Florida. The YouTube gaming app lets you record on your phone and upload it. Okay, cool. It's a good tip. Nitro, thank you for throwing that out there. Did you know Gaming Family is 30? I think he's a little older. I think he's like 32. He's younger than me, yeah, for sure. But I think I look younger than him. Just my opinion. So I'm not trying to say there's a competition. I'm not trying to say it's true. I'm not trying to say that is your opinion. I'm just giving you mine. You were born in New Mexico. Cool. We did not get a lot of rounds in for 30 minutes. But anyways, that's how you boost with increasing your teams. Just keep doing it like that. Oh, it says in his Steam. How many of you guys play with Steam? Or into Steam? I'm playing on iOS. I have almost all iOS everything, but I'm a PC guy at the same time, which is quite interesting. Most people are either all PC and Android, and then like iPhone and Mac, but not me. Gotta draw out that heavy attack. A lot of people find him really hard to fight. I don't know. Guess I get wrecked. Draw out that heavy. Works every time. I think this was my favorite track by far in the YouTube free music collection. Yeah, Mobizen is what you use to record the screen capture, I believe. But yeah, look it up on YouTube. Just type in how to record iPhone gameplay, how to record Android gameplay. Yeah, grab that charger, homie. I always encourage everybody to